We've been on the product for about 2 years. This is our second overseed. When I first started here, we had a lot of problems with infiltration. We'd had to manipulate the irrigation system, a lot of repeats, a lot of soak times. Water would start at the top hills and drain down to the bottom, create an inconsistent playing surface. So we started with WaterSOLV last year during overseed, and the grow-in was better. The property became more predictable. You didn't have these highs and lows. Playing conditions started to even out throughout the golf course. Predictability of how the ball would react to the ground. We tried everything out here. We tried acid-based products to synthetic acid-based products, and we weren't really getting the results we wanted to. Our bicarb load wasn't really going down. Our salt levels were really staying high. So I figured, let's try it. We have such a vast array of microclimates of this property that I wanted to really see if this product could really make everything a little bit more predictable, a little bit easier for the guys to maintain similar playing conditions on all three courses. And WaterSOLV's allowed us to do that. This is an area over here. This is the 18th hole. They did a renovation here 3 years ago, and there used to be a bunker in this area. So this area has been renovated. It was sodded to 419, and anytime you renovate something, it's always firm from the machines to compact the soil. When we bring an air fire across this area, it would always bounce. You never could get the right depth. And now we're able to take that air fire across this area and get an even airification throughout the entire surface, which helps you in many, many ways. And it's with the injection systems that we have now, it's a very simple process. We set our parts per million and we almost forget about it. So there is a flexibility with the product, and that's the nice part about it. We actually ended up stumbling on something that was a positive. We basically put out about 100 gallons of the product one night, and we were thinking, oh no, what's going to be the reaction? But it softened up the ground enough to where we could come out in the middle of January, February, aerify, and the machine wouldn't bounce, and we could open up the soil and do some cultural practices with a lot more ease that would benefit the golf course. It allowed us to not fertilize as much, and then when we did fertilize, it became more effective. We haven't seen growth drop off, we haven't seen quality drop off. It's just the opposite. Things are actually getting better. They're growing more consistently. They're allowing us to present a more consistent product all week long. Last year we were in the low 90s in April, and moisture was right around 16% on our fairways, and we were around 20% on our greens. The ball was bouncing. The place was stressed, but the next week we turned the water on. It slowly kind of filled the moisture levels back up, and the golf course rebounded, and we had no issues for the rest of the year. But I think that the nice part about the WaterSOLV is it allows what you have to work with. It makes it stronger. It makes it available. You always know there's something working in the plant's favor. You almost take the water and you see it as a negative, and all of a sudden you're not worried about it crippling you agronomically. WaterSOLV has become a foundation product for us in our agronomic plan.